Colorado was hit by an extreme weather event in the form of large hail on Monday, July 7, 2025. This event occurred as a result of a powerful storm system forming over the Rocky Mountains, causing significant damage in several cities, including Denver, Boulder, and Colorado Springs. The hail began falling around 2 p.m. local time and lasted for nearly an hour. The hailstones reached 7 to 10 centimeters in diameter and fell at very high speeds. Some residents reported that the hail even damaged roofs, car windows, and plants. In Denver, several areas experienced power outages due to fallen trees and downed power lines. Denver International Airport also temporarily suspended several flights due to the worsening weather conditions. In Boulder, hail accompanied by strong winds of up to 50 miles per hour caused damage to public infrastructure, including parks and sports facilities.
It's just a river of hail.
According to the NOAA Hurricane Report, some hail damaged windows and shattered skylights. The hailstorm, which reportedly fell near Cheyenne Road, lasted for 40 minutes, causing the damage. Hail can damage crops and personal property, and small hailstones can quickly turn into large ones, which, if falling at speeds of 100 miles per hour, can injure or kill, according to the National Weather Service, NWS. The largest hailstone recorded in El Paso County yesterday, at 2 inches, is comparable to the size of a lime or a medium-sized chicken egg. Cities across Colorado experienced hailstones, with the largest at 2.75 inches, equivalent to the size of a baseball, reported in Arapahoe County. The storm also prompted the National Weather Service, NWS, in Pueblo to issue a flash flood warning Sunday evening for southwest El Paso County, which includes southern Colorado Springs, Fountain, Security Widefield, Security, Fort Carson, and Stratmore. The warning was later lifted around 9 p.m. when flooding was no longer expected to pose a threat. Overall, El Paso County received between 0.04 and 1.74 inches of rain, with the highest amounts reported in the Broadmoor neighborhood. Isolated thunderstorms are expected across the region on Monday, July 8th. Storms are possible over the next few days, with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, lightning, heavy rain, and hail. Local authorities immediately activated emergency response teams to deal with the impact of the hail. Evacuation centers were opened in several locations for residents whose homes suffered severe damage. The Colorado Department of Transportation is also working hard to clear roads of ice debris and fallen tree branches. This is one of the largest hail events we've recorded in decades, said Dr. Emily Carter, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service. We urge residents to stay indoors and avoid flood-prone areas. According to experts, this hail is caused by a combination of warm air at the surface and cold air in the upper atmosphere, which creates ideal conditions for the formation of supercell thunderstorms. Homeowner Matt Kroschel said he watched the storm for nearly an hour as it devastated his garden. The temperature just went from 0 to 60 degrees, he said. Kroschel said he braved large hailstones to throw a garden chair over his tomato plants in hopes of protecting them. However, for the rest of the garden, there was little he could do. The next day, when he inspected the house, he noticed his freshly painted deck looked worn. The siding was damaged, and he knew he needed someone to inspect the roof. The contractor came this morning and he said, "I don't even need to see the rest of it. Just the stuff I see from this ladder right now. I know you're going to need a new roof," he said. The damage, Kroschel said, was subtle and barely noticeable to someone like him, who, despite living in a hurricane-prone area, has never had to file an insurance claim for such damage. Such subtle damage can make it easy for people to take advantage of unsuspecting homeowners, something Kroschel said he had warned about. Immediately on social media, I posted a picture and everyone with the story was saying, "Be careful, they're going to show up. Everyone's going to come and want to fix your roof. But you really have to be careful," he said. The damage to his car, he said, was less obvious, but the repair process can be more difficult than it looks, according to Cameron Eshahy, a lead technician at DentWorks. Kroschel said he's seen, as usual after a major storm, people coming to homes, offering services. However, as a former investigative reporter, he knows it's best for homeowners to initiate the conversation about repairs, rather than agreeing to services from a salesperson. Eshahy said that whether it's roof repairs or car repairs, it's a wise policy. He said most door-to-door salespeople lack actual repair experience, and even if they did, you can never be sure they have the right experience. We're seeing significant damage to roofs, car windows, and vegetable gardens in some communities, said an NWS representative. This hail is not unusual for this time of year, but the unstable atmospheric conditions are contributing to this phenomenon. Authorities have urged residents to remain vigilant and avoid open areas during the storm. Emergency response teams have been deployed to assist affected residents. The hailstorm has also triggered severe weather warnings in several areas. The NWS has issued warnings for possible thunderstorms and strong winds that could accompany the hailstorms in the coming days. "We are continuing to monitor the weather and will update the public if anything changes," added the NWS representative. In the meantime, Colorado residents are encouraged to prepare for severe weather and secure their belongings that are vulnerable to hail damage. Residents affected by the hailstorms can call an emergency hotline for further assistance. Meanwhile, the research team continues to monitor weather conditions to anticipate the possibility of further storms in the coming days. Extreme weather like this serves as a reminder of the importance of preparedness in the face of increasingly unpredictable climate change. Forecasters advise the public to stay updated with the latest weather information and follow the guidance of authorities. This weather system is also influenced by unusual climate patterns in the western United States. Local authorities plan to improve early warning systems and weather-resilient infrastructure to mitigate similar impacts in the future.